Hello everyone, this is Hazmark and welcome back to Star Control 3. Let's try and remember where we left off. Let's see, the Chimera, they got bifurcated. So, yeah, I was actually at a loss when I stopped recording this. But that's okay, because I'm just gonna stumble dick first into whatever's next. Oh man, could I get some assistance? Come on, Icom, say something helpful.
ICOM online. League diplomats agree that we should make contact with the Claire-Compler and question them regarding their alleged debt to the hegemonic Crux.
Fine.
ICOM offline.
Not gonna help me, but fine. Looks like I've got enough pods for the rest of the game. So, anyway, guess I'll just sit here and wait until something happens.
I am very happy to see you again.
I just got chills because this scared the fuck out of me.
The Exquiven are a very advanced race. They hold fast to their own convictions about the precursor sites. Force is not the answer. You must reason with them.
How do you reason with Ewoks?
How can I say this in a manner you will understand? Your instincts tell you to clash with them, but you must be subtle. Those raw instincts appeal to the Arilu, for we have no instinct. But sometimes pure instinct can betray you. Deny your instincts for a time.
How do I do that?
You stare at the core of truth, but ignore everything around it. Once the Exquiven have been set in motion, they cannot be stopped. Instead, you must change their direction.
Like I said, how do I do that?
Go to the Exquiven homeworld at Anshar 3, Shining One. Do not fight them. Reason with them. The Exquiven misunderstand your motives. Once their leaders have listened to you, the others will follow.
Maybe something different will happen this time. But then again, what is the definition of insanity? Okay, this is different.
He who tiptoes cannot stand. He whose tail is not flexible cannot balance. And he who seeks empires in the stars builds useless excrescences.
Ugh.
The sandals of the kind-hearted tread upon as many insects as do the sandals of the wicked. Crux and League both do not understand. Crux and League both will wreak havoc with precursor artifacts. More damage than they know. Damage to the cosmos and damage to all of sentient life. But you cannot understand such things. The only way is found in nothingness of mind. I attain emptiness and hold to stillness. The myriad creatures do not hold to stillness, and in that is the root of their suffering. It shall be so. You may search on all uninhabited planets for precursor relics. The warriors of the path of the rainbow worlds shall not continue to test the metal of your ships.
What? That was a shot in the dark.
Without warning, the Taiki system collapses into a dark anomaly.
Something finally happened.
Sir, mass fluctuations in the vicinity of the Taiki system indicate a galactic disturbance similar to those observed in the Picus and Eltanin systems.
Yes, thank you. I was just waiting for another solar system to go away.
ICOM offline.
Not waiting for much else. Nothing's happening. Alright. Why are they here? What are you guys doing here?
It is happy days! For you to be nice, I say hello some more times.
Campers,
Are happy when oars are saying it. Hello! Hello!
What's going on here?
This is a...
squishy place. Big sky,
is falling and asking for...
freeze,
Are you a...
treat,
It is happiest days when...
campers,
Come to a...
party,
At the...
squishy place.
But too much bad when...
Silly cow is all.
I don't understand them at all.
Oars is visiting...
Squishy places,
Lots! They...
smell,
Like...
below. Squishy places,
Make oars remember. Sad. But happy. You shouldn't...
play,
In a...
squishy place.
No! No!
Campers,
Would lose their...
juice,
Not soon, but later. It is not...
snappy fun.
Do you know what caused it?
What broke the...
Big sky,
Siren are very...
silly cows,
With their...
nasty tricks.
This is the story about the Siren. They do not...
Play,
The...
happy game.
Siren are...
Campers,
They are...
silly cows,
That trick other...
campers,
To...
play,
Their...
bad game. Bad game,
Broke the...
big sky.
I am thinking the third time. I am understand well. Remember, Siren are not...
Campers,
They use the tricks. They are...
squeezing,
The...
juice,
And are...
sick,
From the...
first time.
If you...
Dance,
It will be okay. Much is secret from other...
campers.
What?
These readings are very similar to the Picus and Eltanin anomalies.
No shit?
This area is still suffering from massive perturbations in the time-space continuum. We still do not understand the physics involved here, but this data will definitely help us track this phenomenon throughout the quadrant.
Sir, we're receiving a distress call from the Siren on Astarte 1.
Captain, thank you for coming so quickly. We have important news for you. Our most sensitive psychics have become increasingly aware of powerful mental emanations coming from Anshaw 3. These emanations are hurting the Pekunk. Please help the Pekunk, but be careful. In our mind's eyes, we see unending pain and madness, as if we are perched on the brink of an eternally dark void.
We are 82. 069. 84. We are not 72. Alas, 069. Could you come back sometime in the next millennium or so? 70.
What did you do?
The Exquiven do not seek to hurt the myriad creatures that are still imprisoned by their own rational minds.
Our tech team members with high psi ratings report that there are indeed some very unpleasant mental emanations coming from the surface of Exquivo.
Captain, sensors have detected the wreckage of an extremely large precursor vessel on the surface of Exquivo.
Thank you. Finally. Why couldn't I ask for this before?
That is an odd request, but we are glad to oblige. This tech team is now mindless until they land on Exquivo.
Okay, our mobile lab has reached the site. A massive precursor ship has crash-landed. There's a semi-sentient computer still functioning here. It's screaming in unbearable cybernetic pain. It's pretty unnerving. Take it easy, friend. We're going to help you out, if we possibly can. Captain, the ship's few remaining circuits are stuck in an endless loop. The computer is trying to shut itself down, but an alien artifact is preventing it. The computer identifies it as a data pack, but this strange-looking device is no data pack we've seen, and no technology we've ever seen. Wait, the precursor computer heard me. It's trying to talk back. Captain, the computer says that the data pack contains an equation that makes up the true name of the Eternal Ones. The computer knows it's been driven mad from trying to calculate the formulaic true name. If we take the pack out of the computer's pain will stop, and the screaming will stop too. But the computer will shut down. Should we take the pack out of the computer?
What does the computer want?
To die?
Remove it.
Brace yourself, friend. This will only hurt for a second. Captain, we disconnected the data pack. and the semi-sentient computer stopped screaming. It promptly shut itself off. The last image that faded from its holographic readout said, "Thank you. We're bringing the true name data pack back to the ship, but I recommend against ever trying to let a computer read it. Any computer would be destroyed in an attempt to process this insidious information. Fortunately, no other computer would be capable of broadcasting the same dangerous mental emanations to the Pekunk."
Okay. Good job.
Whatever you say, sir.
Just for shits and giggles. Let's see what this does. Against their better judgment, the tech team connects the data pack to the ship's central computer. Soon the lights flicker. Power losses are reported ship-wide. You discover that the computer was draining resources away from non-essential functions. Unfortunately, according to the now deranged computer, the definition of non-essential soon includes such unimportant operations as life support. Well, I'm dead. Good thing I saved before that.
Whoop-dee-dee and Tribazoo! What a good day I'm having. First, I awaken from a horrible dream to find I'm not really trapped in the mind of an insane computer. Then my nestmate surprises me with extra fat and spicy grubs for early meal. And then I am complimented on my fine brazier of 1,000 delights. To top it off, I now encounter the human friend loved by all Pekunk, who has saved us as we once saved him. Can things get any better?
This relic leads us to believe that before the precursors left, they deposited a large cache of records in quasi-space, accessed by quasi-space portal G. We're transmitting the coordinates now.
Oh my god, this is just the waiting game now. Good job, yeah.
Yes, sir.
We warned you, Crux savages. We warned you to stay away from the haven of the Ulk. We thought your masters understood this when last we crushed Crux thralls and surrogates. Now that you have breached our space, we must teach your Crux masters this torturous lesson all over again.
I'm not the Crux. But feel free to try. Here we go. So we all done with the fighting?
You may have destroyed an entire Ulk battle group, but you cannot stop the combined might of the Ulk. Die, Crux savages! If you were not the Crux, you would destroy all the heretical Daktak Lakpak. But you won't, because they are your trusted allies. You can attack the Daktak Lakpak and bring us a precursor artifact that looks like a red spiral rail. The Daktak Lakpak will never surrender it. So this is a good test of your honesty.
Done and done.
Good.
We found a Daktak Lakpak data pack. It reveals that the Vux worked for the Crux to help sabotage the Ultron and raid League bases. It says that the Vux were eager to betray those hideous League snubs and betrayed us for a very small reward.
You're done. You're out of the league.
Welcome to the end of your life, courtesy of Buck's Technology. Our intruder vessels are even now locking their vaporizers onto your position, and we shall end your painful, grotesque existence for you as soon as possible. In the meantime, here is a little music.
You're dead.